Greetings, River Lady here, and I'm about to start a series of videos about what I learned at the Hydrangea University down at Heritage Gardens, also sponsored by the Cape Cod Hydrangea Society. Without much further ado, let's get going. I'm back. So let's talk first about why don't macrophylla hydrangeas bloom consistently? And that was a topic at the university. Lots of reasons were presented. They ended with saying, be peaceful about it. Some years your macrophylla hydrangeas will bloom, some years they won't. This is my Big Daddy. Now, Big Daddy has bloomed for me every year. This year, I have two really small blossoms. I've never seen that size on this plant. Big Daddy is known for being a prolific bloomer and its huge mophead blossoms. Let me show you one more plant. My bloomstruck to the right is doing a great job blooming. She bloomed last year. I didn't do anything differently with her than with any of my other hydrangeas. But this is my Blushing Bride. This is what Blushing Bride looked like in 2021. This is what Blushing Bride looks like today. I have one decent blossom. Be peaceful? Okay, I'm going to be very peaceful about it. So let's go over to my Everlasting Garnet, and I will talk about a couple of other things that I learned. Now, she's a questionable bloomer. She does have, I'm just going to take the camera off the tripod. That's a blue jay. She doesn't always bloom for me. She did bloom last year. This is what she looked like. This year she's given me one blossom. Granted, it is a very pretty blossom, but she's not giving me anything else. Okay, first thing that I learned is you want to always clean around the base of your hydrangea and do that on a continual basis. So let me get in tight and I'll show you what I mean. Just a reminder, anything that you pull away from your plants, put them in a bucket and put them in the trash. If you're pulling it up off the ground, don't put it in your compost bin. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get underneath your plant and pick up any spent leaves. Here I have some leaves that have fallen off the plant. Put those in my bucket. This is my little froggy. Come on out here so I can see you. There. Okay, so get anything up off the ground. That's the first part of the cleanup. I don't know if you can really see what I'm doing because I'm holding the camera with one hand. All right, there we go. The next thing, you can see that yellow leaf back there. You want to pinch off any yellow leaves. And I'm bent over, so it's probably I'm sounding funny. So here we have a yellow leaf, just pinch those off. All right, get another one. And if you have leaves around, pick those up. You can do a little weeding while you're here. I really am getting sick and tired of weeding. All right, okay. After you have cleaned under your hydrangea, you want to get in and snip any wimpy, here we go there, any wimpy branches that have really skinny, thin stems. You can see how thin this stem was. So you want to just snip them off at the base and dump them in your bin. Getting rid of these thin, wimpy branches helps the plant direct energy to the larger branches. Also, doing this will help to improve airflow around the base of the plant. So you can do all of this at the same time while you're in here. Pull up dead leaves, pick off yellow leaves, and trim your branches. Once you're done removing the wimpy stems from the bottom of the plant, go over the soil a little with your garden tool. Just scrape it up gently. And if your soil is dry like mine, because we're in a drought, when you do get rain, the rain will soak in better instead of trying to penetrate a hard crust of soil. And now you want to tend your pruners. And the woman presenting first part of the university was very, very, very adamant about about this, and I've talked about this in my videos. Wipe down your pruners. You can use alcohol pads, wet wipes, but you just take your pad and be careful not to slice your fingers. Wear gloves, and you just want to wipe first the cutting blade, and then you want to get in there and wipe along the non-cutting blade. Do a cleaning every time you finish a plant to help reduce passing any type of infection to a new plant. And that's it for what I learned in the first 20 minutes of the university. I'll post a video on a couple of other topics. Don't fret if your hydrangea is not blooming. Mother Nature is throwing us some serious curveballs this gardening season. This is River Lady saying thank you for watching. Happy gardening. Bye.